how to find the balance between yeah, this we're talking about strong woman and why it's so difficult to be loved, yeah, to find the love. So where is the balance, yeah, to be successful and to be to have a nice relationship? So we're talking about this, and I'm pretty sure you have a lot of to share, and I also have a lot of to share since I'm a strong woman, and I came through all this, and I know how to build happy relationship and yeah, to be like a real woman. Yes, so welcome. Yes, Alina. So can you tell some words about yourself?
Nice to see you, Anastasia. Long time no see, right? I miss you so much. You're a wonderful person. You're a wonderful teacher. I really appreciate for your time today and this opportunity to see you guys. So, first of all, I'm a certified hypnotist in America, and I'm from New York originally. I live in New York for the last 15 years, and I'm from Moscow. So I try to combine two different worlds, you know, like Eastern world, Eastern mentality, and Western, which is not really easy. And to being Slavic women in New York and to survive, it was a challenge. So I had my own business. I was a very strong woman. I am a strong woman, I believe.
We're both strong, yeah. Exactly, yeah.
So yes, when I moved to New York, I opened my own business, and it was medical concierge, where I brought patients, international patients, to New York for medical treatment. And in the same time, I worked with cancer patients, with patients who were dying. And I was free psychologist for their families, for them, people who are suffering. So this is how I came to the idea that I want to help people. That's why I went to learn. I came back to my education and I got a degree, and I certified hypnotist in America now. And I really like what I do. I really like to work with people and psychosomatic things and relationship with money, which is also relationship. This world is all about relationship, right? This is how I live now, helping other people, and this is what it inspired me so much that I can't even explain you.
Yeah, very
Yes,
nice.
yes. My personal life, this is what very interesting, because I had different experience, of course, and I like our topic today because this is very personal. I went from being strong woman into woman who can allow her man to take care of her, and it was a big, long path, especially being in such a interesting country like United States, because the United States is a special place, of course, in this earth, which is a separate conversation.
Okay, nice. Okay, thank you. I'm not from US. I'm also originally from Moscow, but I was living last 17 years in different countries. I was living many years in Germany, so I speak also fluent German. I was living in Spain. I also speak Spanish. Now I'm living in Thailand, but I'm traveling all the time, and I'm happy to meet people from all of from all over the world. So I met people from so many countries, and yeah, so most of my clients. They are like Russian, yes, but now I'm starting to go internationally. It's time, and now I also have some international clients from different countries who speak English, and I'm helping more with sexuality questions since I'm sexologist, certified sexologist, and a Tantra teacher. I also make some Tantra retreats. Now for women, but I'm also planning for men and for women, because I believe that we need each other. The world needs men and women together, not separated. And now world telling us like women to be strong, to be independent. Don't rely on these men. They can cheat you. They can like go away. They can leave you. Yes. So and women became very strong. So we need so to be very strong, not to depend on this man. And but so my purpose, I want to bring men and women together again, and to show that it's possible to be successful, to have your realization, to be also a mother, because we're both mothers. So I have 3 children, and you have also 1 daughter. Yes, but at the same time to be this woman, and behind this woman is a strong man. Yes, so let men be strong, let men be provider, and this is exactly. What will be our topic today. And I also have different experience in relationship. I was 13 years married, and now I divorced, and now I'm building new relationship. And yeah, so about relationship, I can talk like hours. Yeah, it's one of my favorite topic, and of course also intimacy, and real intimacy, because many people think when we're talking about sex that like very important performance, like how you perform. You need to perform good, but the most important in sexual life and real intimacy, it's not how you perform. Yeah, it's emotional closeness. Do you have this emotional closeness? Can you talk about everything with your partner, or you still like have this wall Yeah, so real intimacy, it's not about sex techniques. So I'm not teaching sex techniques only. Yeah, so I'm teaching more to build this real emotional connection between woman and man. Okay, Aline. So my first question to you, it's very interesting because it's actually your path and my path also. I also was very strong woman in my last relationship, and I know how it feels when you like putting everything on your shoulders and like go and like have achieve, yes, and you're trying to achieve. And um, let's. So what I want to ask you, what's how you like what's changed in your life that you stop to become this strong woman? What situation happens? Like how it what's happened so you become more like soft and more feminine woman? What helped you also? This is very interesting to know.
Yes, it's a kind of long conversation and personal, but I would like to tell that again, since I moved to America, the reality showed me another perspective, right? So I had to fight with that reality. So I used to be independent all my life, and I really enjoyed it. But deeper inside, I was really unhappy. I was looking for that strong man who just not come to my life and solve all my problems, of course, but it was in a very deep level, unconscious level, which is very hard to describe. I think it goes deeper to our genetics. Yes, our social life force us to be independent, force women to be strong, but in the same time, we forget about nature. And this is the problem number one. Yes, we want to prove that we are very strong, powerful. We are protectors. We protect ourselves from some feelings that we probably had experienced in the past. And this is how we become stronger, right? But in the same time, it's not our nature. It's interesting fact that I have a lot of clients who comes to me with psychosomatic issues. They have some problems, women's problems, right? Hormonal disbalance, or some fibroids, or some diseases. And we go deeper inside. Besides medical part, we try to go deeper and to explore what could cause this pain, issue, and illness. And we find that there is emotional issue from the past. So when we heal through hypnotherapy, through hypnocoaching, what I do, heal this old trauma, old patterns, we heal the body. It's very interesting how it works. So coming back to my story, that for some point I was tired to be strong. I was tired to attract men who are not as strong than I am. And I just made a decision. Of course, it was huge work, with my conscious and unconscious. I did a lot of things and courses and psychotherapy and learning new things. And I just attracted new men in my life who's strong enough. And in some point, we addition to each other. We're not competing. I stopped compete. It's also about my ego, right? Our egos. We try to prove that we are better than men. I think it's old history behind of this, right? Like genetics stuff and everything, our history of our country probably as well. But again, I want to come back to this thing that we have to follow our nature. When we follow and close to the nature, which is genetics, like, but genetics, women are receivers. We're receiving, and the men are givers. And when we receive, we're afraid to escape. We're afraid to lose control. And when women losing control, it's scary.
Yes, of course.
And that's why we build this wall, right? We afraid to go to circles. That's why it's easier to be strong woman.
Yeah, of course. It's just to make this like protection of ego, and because it feels safe. It feels safe. So if I'm not open my heart to this man, if I'm not like, if I stay a bit close, so I'm safe, then he can't hurt me. So I don't go deeper in relationship. I don't go deeper in emotional connection. And the same goes for men. Like we're saying, it's easier. It's how our nervous system protects itself. Yeah, just like
Right.
why now we like there is all these families, yeah, everyone breaking up, many young people, not young like generation 30 plus, they are choosing to stay alone because no responsibility. It's amazing. I can travel, I can enjoy life, and it's nice. It's really cool life. Especially, I see a lot of in Thailand, Bali. I'm very often in this country, so I'm living in Thailand, based in Phuket, and I see, and it's nice, enjoying life. But when it comes to relationship, and when it comes to something, when it's a bit difficult becoming, no one wants to take responsibility. Yeah, and this is actually, it's a big trauma which is behind it. Because from nature, it's true, we need each other, like you said, nature, woman need man need woman. It's always and it's we can if we're in good relationship with a good partner, we can achieve much more. There are a lot of examples. We can be the best version of ourselves with the right partner, and we can be the worst version of ourselves with the wrong partner. Yeah, and that's it's not easy. And I think what really helps, what you said, you're working with this instrument hypnosis, yeah, and it really works very good with subconscious, because all this nervous system is like, yeah, it's everything is which we don't realize what we have these programs. And it's very good. Your instrument is amazing instrument. I also tried it, and I know what is it. So I'm working with Tantra, with body oriented therapy, with body more. Yes, it's a bit different, but it's also very good for nervous system to come down, nervous system to get rid of all this stuck energy, all these stuck programs. And I think what we're both doing, it's like very beneficial for women, for men, yeah. And in all questions, not only relationship, but today, okay, we're talking about relationship. And so my question was, so how you manage? And you said, yeah, you use a lot of these instruments, like, yes, worked with psychologists, and I did the same. I'm also did the same with all therapists and or different retreats. I liked a lot offline retreats when you go, and I also make my own retreats in different countries. Yes, when you go and you have 5 days healing process, yes, practices, and this, like, when you do it, there it's very intense and it's very nice, especially Tantra. I like Tantra a lot, but there are a lot of instruments. And so what do you think? What exactly, if I ask, like, your because you also started hypnosis, yeah, what exactly hypnosis gave you? So how it helped you?
Yes, it's a good question. Thanks for this question. Again, I tried many things in different levels, right? So and I still receive a lot of clients who come to me during of the therapy with other therapists, psychotherapists, psychiatrists who are suffering from depression, let's say, or anxiety. Of course, I'm not a doctor, right? But we complete each other, we combine each other. This is amazing job when we can complete each other in combination. So it's really hard to see. It's painful to see how people spend their years of life for their standard therapy without any result, or just little tiny result, because they work on very shallow level, very conscious level, without going deeper. Right. What I do, and I come back to this technique through my pain, through my life experience. That combination of both, when you work with conscious, which I do through coaching, and unconscious hypnotherapy, and this combination gives amazing result in short time. In few sessions, we can get the result which people can get in years.
Yeah, I agree.
It's interesting when the women who come to me, they, on a conscious level, they understand everything, but they still go in these circles without any changes, and they suffer from that. They don't know how to stop these patterns. They just don't know. Here in mind, they realize that, yes, okay, I'm not going to do the same mistake, but in certain amounts of time, they go the same way, and they get the same result, unfortunately, and they get the same unhappiness. What we do, we go very deep, sometimes not even in this life, and we even can go to previous past life, exactly, because someone can believe in this, some cannot. We can differently see in this situation, but we can change a lot, going deeper, and sometimes again in different past life experience, because you never know. Clients come to me sometimes with one question. We go deeper to the trance hypnosis, and they find absolutely different answers.
So if we're coming to you, so, like, how hypnosis changed your life? First of all, it's you, like, it's helped you to release all these old patterns, old programs, which, yeah, like, especially if you're talking about relationship, Is I'm right? So what else? So what, like, I'm very interested about you, like exactly you. What it gives you, like, what more, like, what you feel like much more energy, or you feel like you're really connected with yourself. Just interesting, like, to know what.
It's everyday work. Nobody told us that in one day we
No, of
change
course,
and
no,
our
no,
life going to
no,
be different. It's not existing. It just exists in the movies, right?
Mhm.
But in real life, even perfect relationship, they need a lot of work.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And it's everyday work. And sometimes, of course, we forget about many things and we go back to our old patterns. And it's all about conscious. It's all about to be in present moment, to be with yourself, to ask yourself, what's going on with me? Don't go to the conflict, but just to ask yourself, what can I do now to change the situation? Not like I always do, but in a different way, from different perspective. And yes, nobody promises happy life without work. It's a lot of work. So every day, if you forget, it goes back. So thank God that Anastasia, you exist with your beautiful techniques and school and webinars and courses, right? Where you can, for example, when I have a chance, I always go to remind myself to special workshops and meetings with the same women, just
Yeah,
to get this energy back, just to be in this collective conscious mind.
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
I can also share what helped me uh, to become more feminine, to become more soft, because I was also struggling a lot to be in this masculine role, even in my family, with my ex-husband, with my 3 kids. So I was doing a lot of masculine, like I was feeling too, how to say it, overwhelmed, yeah, like very, like too much on my shoulders. And I was also like, I was not happy. I was, from one side is nice, I have control. Yes, it's nice because like I'm controlling my hands. Yeah, I know that there is also a lot of this control, because if you have control, you think other person can't hurt you, can't do anything. But it's also not true, it's just illusion. And I was struggling. So what helped me, so definitely, like how many years? I think more than 6 years. I'm in Tantra. Tantra, it's old Indian practices. Yeah, it's many years, and it's many things. Especially like nowadays, if you see Google Tantra, sexologist, sexual technique, some sex, but it's not true. Yes, I know some people use it like sexual techniques, sex parties, whatever, but it's not real Tantra. Real Tantra, it's all these practices, meditations, breath works, many different things. It connects you with yourself, with your true self. It opens your heart. It helps you to get rid of all these old traumas, blockages through body. So it's a body, yeah? Because our body remembers everything. All
It's our
our,
screen. Yeah. Our
yes,
screen of our soul, I call it. Mm-hmm.
all these childhood traumas, everything. And Tantra helps with all this variety of techniques to feel this life energy, life force energy, the main energy in our bodies, the sexual energy. This, if we have this energy, we're alive, we're creative, we attract right people, we attract right, like everything, yes, and money and man and woman, everything in our life is totally different when we have this energy. So Tantra really, like, first of all, helped me a lot with find myself, my true self, find my this balance between masculine and feminine, because I still think I know there is, for example, if we're talking about Slavic girls, because I'm working a lot with Slavic girls, I know they have a lot of feminine energy, is sometimes too much, that like they're just searching for someone to come and to save them. Yes, some masculine men, and because they don't want to work, they don't want to do anything. Yes, so it's like this. Not, of course, not everyone, but it's something, you will see some tendencies, it can be like this. But from the other side, Western world is like woman more independent, want to be more independent. It's cool, because I like that woman self, like she has self-realization. She's like a good professional in her job. Yes, she's like doing what she really loves. One thing, woman should do only what she loves, because this is how feminine energy works. When woman does what she loves, she's growing, she's glowing, she has this energy, she's so happy. And I think this is important. Why we in my academy, ISTA, International Sexology and Tantra Academy, we teach these jobs even, yeah, this profession, sexologist, tantric sexologist. So it's more for women, but of course also some men coming to us, but it's more for women who want this balance, nice job, and like what she really loves, and also money because I also teaching how to earn money with this kind of jobs. It's not so easy. It's easier maybe with investment, crypto. Yes, maybe it's easier, but because it's this kind of jobs, you need to be very structured. You need to be very disciplined. Also,
Yes.
I combine
it should bring you pleasure and joy.
Of
Only
course.
here the woman receive this energy back. Otherwise she's losing this feminine energy and the
Exactly.
balance shifting, and when the balance shifts, that's it, it's over. Yeah.
Exactly. When I found this job, this profession, what I do now, I think my feminine energy only rising since then, and especially since my divorce. I think I really come to my feminine energy potential, like, because it was difficult. With some men, it's very difficult, but it's not. It's with some easy, with some difficult. But we attract the man. We just attract the man what we have inside of us. Yes. If we like relax, if we're feminine, if we're soft, we will attract strong men. But if we're still competitive with men, we're controlling. We want to control everything. We are not trust men. We will attract more feminine men, and at the end we will suffer. At the end, I still see many women in this relationship. They're still not so happy because it's against nature again. So we are just helping women to come to their true nature. And very good what you said to have this woman circle. Yeah, when women together come.
Supportive circle. Yes, the same way of.
Yeah.
Yes, very important.
Because woman can actually she can really relax with woman and feel this energy and connect with this energy. And of course all these practices, what you do, hypnosis, what I do, Tantra, all this, it's all helping a lot woman, and of course also men, but now we're talking more about women. However, men also, I've seen so many men in Tantra retreats, and they're like so heal themselves so nice, and they connected with masculine and feminine inside of them, because most of men, if it's masculine, it can be two, they're not connected to their feminine part, but inside of you, me, we both have masculine and feminine, the same man. And many men, they ignore their feminine. Oh, we can't cry, we can't show emotions, we need to suppress it. But when I saw men crying, it's so beautiful. I don't know. It's the most beautiful to see man who is not protecting his ego. He wants to show his emotion, but at the same time, he holds the space. He's strong. He's successful, but he can show this feminine part of him. It's so beautiful. So I would like all men to be like this, and of course all women to be also like this, not trying to show off, and to protect themselves, but just open the heart. And it's very beautiful when both men and women coming together with open hearts and trust to each other and helping each other to become the best version.
Yes, open the hearts. It's very key words, open the hearts, because nowadays it's really hard to open the hearts, because it can be painful, it can be dangerous. That's why we build this protection. It's easier to be strong. It's safer to be strong, especially in such a country like America, because it's generation by generation. And of course, this we can't discuss it now, but this propaganda and this agenda for one-sex marriages, which of course exists, and we can't do nothing with this, but unfortunately it doesn't help, right? So the institute of marriage is destroying.
Yes.
And the statistic is crazy. In New York, where I live, I think half of marriages are basically ending, and it's getting worse and worse every year, just because, especially in New York, especially in the big cities where the women forced to be independent, strong, to build a career, to build the finance, and a lot of marriages where the woman getting more money, she's receiving more money, higher income, and the man. The point is, man doesn't like to be small. This is also against of nature. The man doesn't like to be little, if you know what I mean.
Of course.
He wants to be, because this is the nature of man. And this is what's going on now, especially in American big cities. I think in all big cities in Western world. So yes, it's all about the balance.
But no, even Thailand the same. All families who I know, they all came to Thailand and they separate. The same. It's all over the world. He has different problems. It's just like this taste of freedom, and it's like a bit different energies, in Thailand, but it's still the same. So it's all over the world, actually, in all countries, and it will be more and more difficult to build good.
I offer you to create new reality where there are no divorces. We're surrounded by happy people, with happy families, with happy children, of course, right? So let's create this reality. Let's live in this reality. because what we have inside, we project outside, right? And we see outside. So let's try to pay attention on happy people around. And when we start to pay attention to them, they will attract to us, right? The law of attraction. So,
yes, absolutely. It works like this. Yeah. So let's advise our people who listen to us or who listen later in recording. Yeah. What we can advise, like what, for example, some we can also have some advice for women, for men, who just listening to us and like maybe recognize themselves. Oh, I like strong woman. Yeah, for me it's difficult to build a relationship. I don't trust men. I prefer to be alone, or I prefer to have some short-term relationships or not go deep. So what we can advise, like, oh, she should start with what? Like, what's the first step?
yes, my advice number one and the most important advice is to be honest with you, with yourself. To be honest, to try to see where your belief systems, right, from your society, from your family, and what you want inside, what your heart wants. To open your heart for yourself first, to see your reality and to see these patterns, to divide the patterns, the social, values from your own values. So to be honest and to meditate, to practice some work, self-conscious work, where you can be but with yourself and think about yourself. And, just to be honest, this is number one. And then step by step, you realize what your goal is. Yes, if you want to be by yourself, of course, we're all different, right? There are different people in this planet and everybody has their own, path and way to live. And we have to respect this. Not everybody wants to be married or have kids. This is the way it is. But just to be honest with yourself, this is number one.
Yes, I agree. Yes, and then she can start to search some maybe practices or instruments for her, which will suit her the more. So I'm always hearing my intuition. I recommend every woman to hear your intuition. Woman intuition is so powerful. So if you have connection with your intuition, you're like so powerful. Men don't have this. Only women have this connection with yourself, with your intuition, and your intuition always tells you where to go, like which direction to choose. Yeah, definitely try. You can try hypnosis. You can go and to Ast Academy and try some tantric practices. We have a lot of also. You can have free course. We have some free course, introduction course. You can hear it. You can do some practices. You can study. Yeah. So just to do first steps, and then But the first, most important to be true with yourself, because we like to lie ourselves. This is our favorite because it's easier if we lie ourselves.
Right. We unfortunately we live in such a crazy world. We are running, like we're always running mode, and we can't concentrate on ourselves, right? We give so much to our friends, to the work, to kids, but we don't give attention to ourselves. So it's just number one, we have to have still moments where we're in quiet position, quiet mode, and we can listen our own voice. Right? We start to listen ourselves.
Yeah.
Because too much noise around, right? So we almost don't have these quiet moments anymore. I actually really like a practice. It's called Vipassana. I done it once. It was like 10-day silence meditation. It's really hard. It looks like it's easy, but it's not. When you give up all your social life, or your cell phone, computer, you even don't talk to anyone, and you stay just with yourself. You practice meditation every day for 10 hours. That's very, very powerful thing. Of course, in nowadays, we can't really afford to have this for 10 days, right? We have to be in our social life every day, unfortunately. But if you have this chance, just maybe every day for 5 minutes to give yourself this time, just give away all these gadgets, turn off all cell phones, all computers, and to be with yourself. It's so hard to be with yourself. It's the most hardest thing ever. I remember it was very painful in the beginning, but since when you start to be with yourself in present moment, it gives you such a power. It gives you great power, which you already can manage, and you can follow yourself.
Yes, Vipassana is very powerful. I still didn't do it, but I want. You did it in Thailand?
No, I done it in Massachusetts, in America.
Oh, you can have it there. Because Thailand is very popular for Vipassana in temples and Thai temples with, like, it's very interesting. experience. I know many people did it. It's like very powerful. And even you're right, just to sit at home with no gadget for like 2-3 hours and just maybe have some self-reflection, to write some thoughts. It's like so difficult because we're always running from ourselves. It's too much pain. We don't want to have contact with this pain. We want to run, to be like, to work hard, to do something, but not to stay with ourselves. It's very interesting, and I think this is actually the first man and woman should think and maybe should start with. Yeah, like to just to
Right,
be,
right.
yeah, not Vipassana. It's not for everyone. I know
Not for everybody.
2 days and they're like running from Vipassana. Even 2 days is amazing for the beginners. It's amazing.
Right.
You
Listen, it's easy. It's much easier to live in routine that you used to live all your life. It's easier.
Yes.
Because you already know what happened next. Right? When you start to change your life, it's very risky because you don't know what happens next. You probably can divorce, or you can get married, or you can quit your job, which brings you a lot of money. You never know. And it's very, very risky. And it's all about how brave you are. If you're brave enough, or you spend too much life in pain and you're already done with this pain. You're done. You just want to change something. You're ready for changes. This is the point where the miracles start to come to your life. This is the point where special people attract to you, special events attract to you. This is where you start your changes, and this is all your responsibility. Either you live in your routine, so accept it and stop complaining, or be brave enough to change your life and do something with this. You always have 2 choices. Which choice you choose? This is your responsibility.
It's true. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, very interesting. Yes. So let's so we're coming already to the end. Maybe some like important points, highlights of our life, what we want to like people one more time to remind. Yeah. So first, it's I think that in our society we're really now at the point where men and women, they mix their roles. Yeah. So and many strong women and men who don't want to take responsibility, and this is like very important. First of all, for you to understand where you now, for what our watch will watch our life, where you now. So if you like be true with yourself, yeah. So if you really want, you're like strong woman and you're afraid to let love in your life because it can be dangerous, it can be for your nervous system, you're afraid, you don't trust men, and it's very important for you now just to realize where you are now, at what stage. For men is also interesting because for men is maybe also
men are struggling too. I think we should organize separate live stream for men only, because to be honest, I feel bad for men nowadays because they're in a position which I really would not be happy. If I would be a man, I would be struggling a lot because they have a challenge life, a modern life for men, for modern men, where they also don't have other choices than to be weak and not responsible. They don't have other choice than to be the way they are now. So it's we have to create something for men too, maybe some special course for men.
Definitely, men is absolutely agree, and I see a lot of men. Even I see inquiries to our ICT Academy. A lot of men coming, and they really want help. They need help because they're like lost. They can't build relationship. Woman is like, you can't, so independent. You can't even come to this woman. They're afraid she will hurt.
Yes.
It's not easy. They also have, I know, a lot of fears inside of them, and their man should be strong, but inside of every man, a small boy, very traumatized with a lot of fears, who like afraid. Yeah. So I was. Yes, I think for men it should be different. New life, extra for men. Okay, so what you want to say for our woman? The last
for women,
word.
yes. I really want you to ask yourself if you're ready for changes in your life. If you don't want to changes, it's all right. It's fine. It's totally fine. If you're ready for changes, if you want something new to come to your life, and you are ready for this, you can create this intention, right? You can create this wishes, and I think the universe will give you right people, right teachers, right courses with Anastasia, and right specialist with Alina. Right, and you can start your journey, and believe me, it's worth it, because we live, I would not say one life, because I've been, in the practice, I practice past life regression as well, but our life is just now and here. So if not now, then when? So I ask you to be honest with yourself. And do you want to live this life forever like this, to be in this situation forever and suffer and enjoy from this suffer? Because some people enjoy, they get enjoyment from the suffering. It's totally fine too.
Drama
Just to
queen.
take responsibility for this, then
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
If
drama,
not,
queen. Yeah, I can make drama.
yes. So if you're ready to do something with this, just give us the message, and we can try it together. And I offer you free consult, the first consult, diagnostic consult, where we can go through your life together to see where your pattern is, where the root problem is, and we can go there together gently. Safe, it's very safe space, and we can do something together, so we can achieve your goal together. Just
Yeah.
realize that this is your responsibility, either you're ready for this or not.
Yes.
So I offer you free diagnostic consult, the first one, and we'll see how we can help each other.
Yeah, I also have from Academy, we have free courses. You can just go in our website and you will see free courses. You can try it. It's some practices, it's some kind of also some lectures where I'm telling about some masculine, feminine energies. Yeah, so you can also have it. And very soon we will have a course for men from our Academy. There's a lot of inquiries I see from men, and we also will have a good course with also private sessions, one-to-one sessions, and with a lot of information and also techniques and everything, tantric and different instruments, which I also use in my work. Yeah, so it was nice to talk with you, Alina. Thank you so much, and thank you everyone who came today and who will watch it later. I hope it was very useful, very helpful information for you, and I hope we could change a bit something in your mind now, and you're like motivated now to change your life. Yes, because sometimes you just need this signal, this sign from the sky. Yeah, so this is your sign if you want to change your life and build happy relationship or build happy life. Happy relationship start with yourself. So if you're happy with yourself, you will definitely have happy relationship. If you're unhappy with yourself, you will attract the same partner and you will make a lot of drama together. It's like
I
amazing.
offer you to start today or tomorrow. Today is tonight, right? It's already late. But if you spend 5 minutes before you going to bed tonight, 5 minutes with yourself, turn off your gadgets
Oh,
totally, and spend with yourself 5 minutes, and try to be conscious, right, and honest. What do you want? What do you want from tomorrow, from the next week? How do you see your life next week? How do you see your life next month or a year? If you want, you can write it down, and you can program yourself. There's amazing technique. It's called progression. I do it too. It's you can program yourself, your future, the way you want. So just give yourself this attention. It's the best gift you can give yourself. So I wish you good night and good day if someone watching it in the daytime or in the morning. And thanks again. I appreciate your time, Anastasia. You
thank
did a
you.
great job, and thanks. Hope to see you again.
Yes, yeah. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.